Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back. We are now going to be looking at question 2. Most of the preliminaries were said when we did question 1. So it's the same application but different curves. We have got a diagram here which shows a curve y is equal to x squared minus 4x, and another curve which is looking down, y is equal to 16 minus x squared, and they require you to calculate the area bounded by the two curves. And in keeping with our naming convention, we will call this the application of calculus 3.1 integration. The reason why I chose 3.1 is because the first question we called it 3. So just for you to understand that it is the same kind of questions for calculating areas bounded by curves, so they are somehow related to each other. And like we did in the first instance, we calculate for the two curves, we calculate the points of intersection where they meet. So we have for curve 1, we have y is equal to x squared minus 4x, and for curve 2, we have y equals to 16 minus x squared, and so x coordinates of the points of intersection we say x squared minus 4x is equal to 16 minus x squared. Always remember that the points where the curves meet, the coordinates of those points satisfy the equations of both curves. So it is correct for us to say at that point the first curve is equal to the second curve. We can take everything to the left hand side, so we end up with the x squared plus x squared minus 4x minus 16 equals to 0, and therefore we have 2x squared minus 4x minus 16 equals to 0, and divide through by 2, we get x squared minus 2x minus 8 equals to 0. We factorize x squared. We know the factors are x and x, and we say which two factors of 8 give us 2. They are 4 and 2. So we have 4 there, we have 2 here, we have minus 2, that means we are subtracting the bigger number from the smaller number, so we have a minus here and a plus there. And if you check, minus 4x plus 2x gives you minus 2x, minus 4 times plus 2 gives you minus 8. So we have therefore x is equal to 4, or x is equal to minus 2. And these are limits of integration. And like we said from the first example, the upper curve gives us the upper limit of the area that we are calculating, and the lower curve gives us the lower limit of the area that we are calculating. So we subtract the lower curve from the upper curve. Therefore, area of shaded part equals to integral from minus 2 to 4, and from the diagram or the graph you can see which one is minus 2, it's the left hand the point of intersection, and which one is 4 is the right hand point of intersection. So 16 minus x squared bracket minus bracket x squared minus 4x bracket dx. So this is equal to integral minus 2 to 4, 16 minus x squared minus x squared. We remove the brackets by multiplying what is in the bracket by minus 1, and that becomes plus 4x dx. And this is equal to integral minus 2 to 4 minus 2x squared plus 4x plus 16 dx. We then integrate. So here we have minus 2x to the power 3 all over 3, and here we have 1 plus 1, 2 divided into 4 gives us 2x to the power 2, and 16 becomes plus 16x over 1, and our limits are minus 2 to 4. Then we substitute first by 4 and then minus 2 when we subtract the expression where we substitute minus 2. So this is equals to bracket 4 times 4 is 16 times 4 is 64 times 2 is 128. So this becomes minus 128 over 3 plus 4 squared is 16 times 2, 32 over 1, and the 16 times 4, 64 plus 64 over 1 minus bracket minus 2 times minus 2 gives us 4, times minus 2 gives us minus 8, times minus 2 gives us 16 over 3, plus minus 2 times minus 2 is 4, times 2, 8 over 1, minus 16 plus 16 times minus 2 gives us minus 32 over 1, close bracket, all close bracket. And this is equal to, we can say, bracket, our common denominator is 3 So 3 into 3 is 1 times minus 128 gives us minus 128. And 1 into 3 is 3 times 32. That gives us 96. 1 into 3 is 3 times 64. That gives us plus 192. Minus bracket. Our common denominator is 3. And we say 3 into 3 is 3 times 16 gives us 16. 1 into 3 is 3 times 8 gives us 24. 1 into 3 is 3 times minus 32 gives us minus 96. So here we have the minus 128 plus 96 plus 192 equals to 160 over 3. And here we have the 16 plus 24 minus 96 equals to minus 56 over 3. And then we have the 160 over 3. We remove the brackets, the minus, and the minus gives us a plus. So we have plus 56 over 3, and that is equal to 160 plus 56 equals to 216 over 3. So therefore, the area of the shaded part equals to 216 divided by 3 is equal to 3 into 21 is 7, 3 into 6 is 2, 72, and you are done. Thank you.